Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are going to be going over all of the best settings in Apex Legends Season 8 to absolutely beam people. Be sure to drop a like on the video. If you could hit 5 likes, that would be amazing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I have interact prompt style on default. I have button hints on so I can see what button does what. Then I have Corsair damage feedback on this setting, and then damage numbers on stacking, so you can give better calls to your teammates on how much damage you did to them. Ping opacity faded, I like that, so you can like look through your pings. So it's not really like you, yeah, you can see through your pings. That's all actually. I have this on off. Minimap rotation, I like it to be on. Some people prefer it off though, so that's personal preference. Weapon auto cycle on empty, I have it off. I don't like my game to decide things for me. Maybe I want to reload or in that particular situation, so I like it on off. Auto sprint I have on. I get into that later. That's just so I can spin my kunai actually. So yeah. And then I double tap sprint. I have that off. Incoming damage feedback on 3D. I prefer that. Just looks cleaner to me. Hop up, pop up, I have it on so you can see what every hop up does. Streamer mode I have turned off. Anonymous mode disabled. Oh, this all is pretty easy. Then I like Tritanopia. Just, I don't know, I prefer it. I saw a lot of YouTubers use it, and yeah, I like the colors of it. And it's cool because your like aim down sight dot, your red dot is now yellow, which I prefer a lot. I really like that. So yeah, and the rest is just, you know, pretty basic. Next we go over to controller. My button layout is customized. I have a scuff controller though, but yeah, I jump with square. What I would like to do, if I wouldn't have a scuff, I would jump with like R3 or something, and crouch with L3. I have the settings. I will make a video about this actually in a couple of days, but I loot with R1 so I can loot a little bit faster, but I'll get into that in that video. But yeah, I like to just, if I didn't have a scuff, I like to jump with L3 and crouch with R3, and for the rest I just leave that all on default, so that's pretty cool. But if you have a scuff controller, you could copy my settings. I have 2 paddles, so that's pretty cool. Next up we have a stick layout on default. Crouch button toggle. Some people prefer hold so they can bunny hop a little easier, or crouch spam, or whatever they want to do. I like toggle just because I'm used to that. Then tap to use and reload, that's pretty obvious in my opinion. Menu cursor speed, I have that halfway, so you can move your cursor around a little bit faster. Very handy when you're looting dead boxes or you need to armor swap pretty quickly or something like that. I have look sensitivity on very high 5, and then ADS I have on 3. This is for me the sweet spot. It's not too fast, not too slow, but I'll show you in a bit how you can experiment with what's best for you, but I think it will be something around 5 and 3. You could do like 6 and 4 if you're a little bit more used to like faster sensitivities. If you like a bit slower, you can go 4, 3 or something like that. I would keep the ADS on 3 because otherwise like 2 is just way too slow. Response curve is actually, oh sorry, I skipped one. Per optic settings, I like the 1 time optic to be 3, 2 times 4, 3 times 4, 4 times optic 4, 6 times optic 5, 8 times optic 5, 10 times optic also 5. Next up we have the response curve. This is I like it on classic. It's a little bit more for a long range, but if you're really like a W key guy, then and you're fighting a lot of close range fights, linear, this one is pretty good for you because you can aim a little bit more accurate, but it's hard to aim from a distance. Harder, it's not impossible obviously, but it's definitely a little bit harder. So yeah, if you like to take it slow, then you should play on classic. And if you like to be a little bit more aggressive and, you know, spray everyone's your R99 or Mastiff, you should probably run linear. Next up we have look dead zone. Get this as small as possible. I like to run small. This only really works, none really only works when your controller is a couple of weeks old. Mine is already like a year old or something, so I run small. Movement dead zone, small obviously. So, dead zones are essentially that the moment if you have it on small, it takes less movement of your stick to actually like produce a movement on your screen. So if you put this on large, it takes longer for you to for the action that you do with your controller to register in the game. So the lower your dead zone is, the better, because you can react faster and stuff like that. Vibration F obviously off, that's a no-brainer for me, just distracts you when you're aiming down sight. Inverted look obviously off, movement dead zone also small. For the rest, I don't use advanced look controls at all. Video brightness I have like really bright. I don't know why, but it's my monitor is pretty dark. Most people like to run it like somewhere around in the middle, but my monitor is very dark, so I like to run it a little bit brighter, a lot brighter actually. Field of view like 110 I have maxed out, but so you can see more, but yeah, you can go anywhere within this range, but never go lower than 90, because that's just dumb. It's just yeah, you won't get worse from that. Sprint view shake, I have that on minimal, so you don't like see your screen vibrating and going up and down when you're running. It's very handy. Oh, there you go. And audio, yeah, this pretty much personal preference. I like this to be this way. You can copy it if you want, but it's just personal preference. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so I totally messed up my outro here, so if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.